Watch everybody's game crash because of the smoke.
Yeah, stop the explosions, the smoke grenades, dude. Tell your guys to stop doing that shit. Just fucking stand there. We got just a few minutes for the flip.
Okay. Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the final stream of tonight. We'll go ahead and mute leadership
chat. Is there a
chat.
limit on how many fills you're supposed to be able to have in this league?
We'll go ahead and mute the leadership chat. Don't know what they may end up talking about, just in case. So we will give them the privacy. But we are on Mortain for this matchup between 626 and 11th ACR Iron. We got to put the stream starting soon up at the top. There we go. Okay, just want to make sure that's visible. I think they just ticked over to 40. So not a 49 versus 49, not a 30 versus 30, but a 40 versus 40 tonight.
When I spawned in, so I come down here, some people leave me the fuck alone, dude.
Okay. Go over by Middle HQ, see what we got going on.
Me around.
Which one? Oh, I like Kaiser. Everyone killed dead plan. 1 minute left.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty, I have the luxury of creating... Oh, they're on the axis. Oh, I must have mistaken the sides. Okay, let me go ahead and switch that real quick. I'll go change it at the top. Go over here. Go jump into the clouds real quick. We got this. We'll turn off that. And we'll get a nice POV of King Vitold while I update the factions.
Oh, look at these sexy gentlemen. And we got Tolkien.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Factions updated, look good to go. Team names already, and
Do I have my face cover on, guys?
I think we're set.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, Riddle be here in a second to drive the truck. Just give it a second.
look, is Sheik's coming? Or are we riding out like this?
Just go. He's in middle. He's in middle.
Tell John to move marker, because that's where this truck is going for your spot. I believe for. Recon will get out early and they always know.
They told him that they were on me and soft cap for this, so I already dropped a move marker on Alpha.
Good comms coming in. Truck heading nice and peacefully up to the front line. 50 seconds left to a wall drop. The point is Hill 314 up here to the north. Remember, Hill 314 has that drastic drop off of a cliff over there, which we've seen some good fights in the past with. Squad leads get out, as they do in competitive Hella Loose, where they drop their OPs right here by the ball. Token and Reznov waiting for their fellow Blueberries to come in, and as soon as they come in, they can dismantle the outposts and then jump back in the truck. They wait for the Blueberries, well, because they were back in the HQ, most likely building nodes, and they could just redeploy after they're all done and join up their buddies here on the front line. Just a little fun fact for those of you who didn't know that about the competitive scene.
Rolling.
Truck goes. We'll go up here towards the hard cap and see what we got happening. Truck down to the south, trucks up to the north, 2 supply trucks coming up to the middle. And we have begun. Corey from Revenant joining in. Some competitive Hella Loose players, man, just cannot.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Horatio.
There you go.
Big Ween. Got a little bit of rain happening. Okay, here we go. Blueberries down to the south, up to the north. Rocket misses the truck. Everybody jumps out just in time. But the rocket does get a little chunk there. And the chaos begins of Mortain. Good practice for Vietnam. Oh, and the rocket over there to the rears. Cleans it up real fast. And we'll try to get some practice. See how this all works out. Going down on the ground and simulating what's it going to be like in Vietnam, everybody. This is what I imagine we're going to be looking at a majority of the time. The spread amongst all the foliage. Now, of course, we don't know what all the maps will be like, but I think a good chunk of them will have a healthy amount of bushes around and everything. Let me go see if the graph is populating. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. Keep an eye out on that over the course of the match to see if it shows up correctly. He's having a little bit of trouble earlier, but hopefully got the kinks worked out. Rocket down below, and the medium Sherman is already destroyed for the Allies. So that is taken care of. Goblinder coming over here to the left. Takes out Lieutenant Dog. Allies still capping. Good spread, though, here by the Axis. Garrison's place in the back line looking nice and healthy. Recon tank, Shadow, Solid Black Ninja going over there to the rears. To be honest, I haven't casted Mortain enough where I can tell you, hey, this is who I expect to cap first. Come on, Perlman. Missing some shots. May have to resort to the shovel. No! Gets taken out. Stewie. Destroyed below. Cap progress slowly goes in favor now of the Axis. Supply truck, Scotty Scheffler joining us here over to the right. Good to have Scotty Scheffler taking a break from his busy life to join us here. You know, it just goes to show you that no matter we've seen where you come from in life, people find a home in hella loose. We've seen Kanye West, LeBron James, Mia Khalifa, Scotty Scheffler. So many different people. Crazy. Everybody loves hella loose, man. Oh, Big Mac does sound good right now. All right, cap progress going fully now back in favor of the Axis. Slowly pushing out the allies of the hard cap. We do have the Puma coming over here to the back. We'll take a ride with the Puma. Big boom, easy. Danny boy. Remember, with that medium Sherman being taken out, it does free up a large amount of space for the infantry to try and push forward. And that's exactly what they're doing. Look at this. This is the beauty of a Puma. Oh, man. Look at the Puma go, baby. We got big boom, easy. Cruising around. Another OP. Oh my gosh, they're going for more. Oh my Lord heaven, look at them go. Oh, Mr. Griswold. Backs up. Can he get the satchel on? He pulls out the satchel. And no satchel. Puma's gonna keep going. Still going. No cap yet. No cap yet, everybody. But this Puma, making sure it goes in favor of the Axis. No allied AT. Oh, we got 2 AT players. To the right. No! And it comes to an end. What a ride! That was so good. That's the beauty. I mean, we were not going to have one rocket goes ricochets. We're not going to have the recon tanks as of right now in Vietnam. I'm kind of curious if they're going to add them later. Because those will be a huge factor when it comes to the jungle. They got to be careful. I mean, AT obviously will be there, but if you don't have AT in your squad, oof. Now, one thing I didn't look at was the AT loadout for both sides to see what kind of gun you get. See how popular it'll be. I'm assuming it's the M16 for the Americans. First cap does come in, though, for the Axis. First capture of the game, everybody. Big ween. Overlooking the cliff. Post-cap situation. Axis looking fine and dandy. Allies pushed fully out. The Puma wiping so much. Oh my gosh, that Puma wiped a lot. Nice little rainfall here. Allies do have an OP recon down here to the bottom. Line looks stable. 626 bringing up more bodies to the south for a potential push there into forward medical aid station. We'll leave Big Ween be. Nice and easy so far. Kind of curious how aggressive 626 will be here right in the front door. We got a transport truck coming to the bottom. Witty Duke, Mike Squad tracking. Do have an SBA all the way down to the south. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Axis, or that's Allied SBA. I thought 626 drove SBA all the way down to bottom HQ. That was confusing as could be. Cheeks. Cheeks with the SCG. Oh, does get shot from the right, though. Transport truck over here to the rear. Sweetie Duke still going around. We do have the other squad, recon squad, hanging out by Southern HQ for some reason. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting that this is a league where you could take down nodes. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah. So they're probably looking for nodes. That's what it is. There's a mix of leagues that allow it, then other ones do not. I think the Hella Loose Classic, there are no rules for that. Kill a can. Goes prone as the FG-42, the lethal scoped FG-42 ready to go. Bombing run on its way, coming over the top here. Oh, okay. Goes over the hillside, gets one, gets two. Corey avoids a bunch of shots, is able to come out ahead with the frag. We got a POV of Corey. We've got a little bit of lag. Just a little bit. Corey, take a second advantage. Looks. Reloads. Shark punt. For those of you just joining me tonight, I'm your host Smithers for this Hella Loose Classic League matchup between 626 and 11th ACR. Here on Mortain, so far we have seen just one capture. Going to the Axis. Now they're trying to figure out how to push forward over there to medical aid station. They do have a front door garrison set up, but no serious threat just yet. But we all know how these matches develop. There's always some type of big play, especially when the sides start to get their armor up. As far as more heavies go, remember the 10-minute cooldown? Both Allies and Axis will have an opportunity to make a little bit of action happen with their heavies. Of course, on Mortain, it can be a little bit more difficult with all the sneaky satchel spots that are available. Tankers do not have that great of a time on Mortain. It's a bit of a struggle. Gunslinger. Does Corey hear the footsteps? Gunslinger, does he hear the Gewehr? Oh, Corey heard the footsteps. Corey, looking. Corey. He's out there. Gunslinger right there. Gunslinger to the right. Corey to the left. I think Corey left. Yeah, Corey left the house. Gunslinger will be just fine in that building. Donnie burns the OPs. Burn the OP. Get me go. Clears him. A Green Reaper right there to support. Airhead called in over here to the southwest. Commander Grizzly looking to get an early start there. There's some little bit of backline action. Rain, Horacio. Go! Grease gun right to the back from Amtrak. Bombing run called in as well. Raspberry's going down here to the bottom. I think the bombing run was called in maybe 5-6 seconds, a little bit too late. Don't think it's gonna be able to cover it, but let's see. Killicam's here. So Killicam may be able... Nope. Killicam. Oh, yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Goes up for the dismantle. And there we go. Yeah, I think the bombing run, you want to drop it around the... What is that? That would be around the 4 o'clock mark. 4 or 5 o'clock? 4 o'clock. I think 4 o'clock is a standard. Oh, the bombing run is actually... Wasn't going over the airhead. Never mind. Killicam. No, jumps out of the way from Indy's grand shots and nails him. Forward Medical Aid Station is such an interesting point to defend because you have these tents around. That's about your only cover. But you have these unique fights from the end of one tent to the other end. Tanks could splash inside pretty easily. There's no multiple floors to the tents, just on the ground. Oh, Larry McMee. Must be Scottish, I'm assuming. Jumbo 76 takes care of green here. Demonic trying to place a satchel on it. Cheeks. Demonic. Satchel. I think, yeah, I hear it. I hear the fuse. Satchel's cooking. Striker. It's Cheeks. Oh, nope. Oh. Oh, not quick enough. What a spot, though, for Demonic. Lying in the hedge like that. Wonder what... oh, okay, well, Demonic probably thought, hey, it's been enough time. Can probably get this going. Oh, we do have an airhead over here to the back of Hill 314 that got off. Okay. Allies on a big back attack. Blueberries being pulled. A lot of them over here in C or in the D column. We'll see if this becomes anything. Now, obviously, the Allies got to win the frags now in order to make this count. And D line low, listening for footsteps. Oh, get Striker. No. Ah, those sneaky console airheads, man. Whew. Mr. Dutch. Stewie deployed for the Americans up here. Trying to roam around. Plenty of spawns still to the back here. Looking to do what the Puma did with damage earlier. Let's get a POV of the Puma. Or the Stewie. Obviously, this is the terrain we're dealing with. Gotta make it work. Garrison right next to him. Stewie gets a repair station. Do they hear the Gary? Dr. B Monkey? Yes, they do. Garrison destroyed. Dr. B Monkey gun down from up top. And his body will roll on off. Stewie continuing to do some damage here. If they could take out the hard cap garrison, it starts to look very good for 11. They have plan B over to the right. No rocket AT. Oh. The Stewie gets the other Gary. Cheeks rolling up to the back with a satchel. Oh, can't get the angle. Jumps on top. And it is placed. And the Stewie will look to dive here in the hard cap, I'm assuming. We'll see where the Stewie ends up going. They got, I think they know they satcheled. The spotter probably looked around and saw. We'll see where they end up going with this. Everybody's telling to get away. No. What a ride. That was so good. Okay. Post Stewie situation, a lot of blueberries call back to help out the defense. Only a few left on the attack. Axis do have a couple tanks over there to the rears. Is everything cleaned up? Oh my gosh, yes. Pretty much everything is cleaned up at the back line. A couple raspberries still remain, 1 OP, but everything, yeah, not looking too shabby. 2 double recon OPs over here to the back. No doubt they're being a menace. We have a whole bunch of resources, everybody. Look at that. 1,500 munitions, 1,100 manpower. 1,100 plus fuel. Mamma mia. We are cooking. Bombing run coming into the hard cap. Going over that Tiger, but nothing really else. Should be okay. Striker red closing in on the last raspberry, and that will be it. Go down here to the bottom. We haven't been over here in a while. Dug out of hell. Metro Boomin. Transport truck with Shadow. Driving around to the rear. Solid Black and Ninja squad lead probing the area. Looking for the allies to get a deep red zone garrison somewhere down here to the south, which may be what Solid Black Ninja is going to be doing. So many trees. Much bushes and trees, everybody. Remember in a 40 versus 42, they're not going to be able to cover everything here. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities for both sides to make some big plays.
Tag it.
Suck a fart, nerds. He's dead.
Oh, suck my penis.
Oh, gosh. I just love how heartwarming the greetings are in between the units when they push up to the front line and everything. They see each other and they just embrace. It's beautiful. Panzer IV. Getting a little bit closer here. We have to see ME626 is starting to dedicate more resources. And we do have the allies that are trying to make their way up that cliff. Rain. Ah, fitting name. General Rockpill from 9PZ joining us. 9PZ, of course, earlier today beating KRRC on Utah Beach with a 5-0. It's part of the Summit League. Gunslinger just trying to lay down some suppression for his buddies. Whiskerfish to his left. Stuka coming over here. Lands over there to the right, just outside of the Jumbo 76. There'll be damage. Oh, no, no, they won't be okay. And a satchel to boot. Jumbo taken care of. .105. Rocket from the left and the right. Goblander. Better pile. No! Okay, 105's taken care of, and suddenly 626 has punched a hole through the Allied line and making their way right inside the hard cap. They got eliminated pretty quickly here. Panzer IV is here to support, but they don't have any infantry around them. Remember, if you're enjoying the stream, everybody, be sure to hit that like button real quick if you could, please. Don't expect too many viewers this summer, especially with the World Cup going on. It's going to be a little bit of a lull until Vietnam gets here. Actually saw the video of XQC playing Vietnam, and I think I'm going to do a reaction video tomorrow. Just kind of, I think it's a good learning opportunity for those super new players out there. Saw very easily correctable mistakes that he made. I think they'd be good to a good teaching, a chance to teach those people out there that are like, hey, what is this game? What exactly do you do? I think I'll be doing that one tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. Recon plane going up over Ford Medical Aid Station. The cap progress did stall. Raspberries coming back just nice and fine. OP just placed. Dr. B Monkey saves it. Striker with the FG-42 takedown. Map situation. We got a little bit of raspberries over here to the back, but nothing too serious. Nice and quiet up here to the north. Everything has been cleared out for the Allies. Axis begin to move more bodies down to the south to probe the area, but as long as the Allies keep a few tanks back there, they should be just fine. Kind of curious where they're going to maybe attempt an airhead up here to the top of F3. Could be the next thing. Take a look at the kill graph, see how the diff is slowly growing. That's the main point I wanted to make with that chart, is just see how much of the divide. Now I got to make it, maybe add like a label, or maybe every often difference number there to put, to kind of give the idea how it's growing. Lieutenant Bearju. Maybe you've heard the garrison get placed. Whisker Fish comes around the side. MG-42 rounds. Lieutenant Bearju's gonna throw a grenade. I think that was a smoke grenade. Nope, no, I think it's a normal grenade. Grenade goes out. Both of them, though, were popped in the building from the assistant, Big Ween. Gonna go for the garrison now. Dismantles. And there we go. Airhead called in over here to the north. 2 tanks now, pushing in towards Forward Medical Aid Station. Panzer 4. Rocket to the left. Major Eagley. Yo! Major Eagley saw his life flash before his eyes. Oh, but the Panzer IV making the jumbo. Maybe not. Ricochet. Jumbo. No, Ricochet for the jumbo. Oh my gosh, the Panzer IV misses though. Oh. Panzer IV tries to get another booty shot, and they do. Panzer IV comes out ahead. How close can you get to being ran over by a tank? Oh, it was priceless. Why do I say console airhead? What makes them different? Oh, good question. So on console, the airheads are much quieter. If you play on the PC side and you listen to one of my commander POVs, you'll notice that, oh my gosh, that sounds like 75, 80% louder than it does on the console side. Much more noticeable on PC. That's why in PC you barely ever see an airhead get missed. Unless it's like an absolute chaotic battle or a really safe location with a bunch of cover. But for backline airheads, midpoint airheads that are totally not protected, hardly ever works out. Console, much more prevalent. Which makes sense. I mean, I've commanded on console. I know what it's like for somebody to go, hey, there's an airhead. It just fell in the hard cap. And I go, what? I did not hear that thing whatsoever. But on console, you do see more people on the defensive side just sitting out in the middle of nowhere where it's much more quiet and they can listen for those sorts of things and look up into the sky and catch them. That's why I say that. But good question. Good question, buddy. Reznov looking over there to the back. We got supplies coming in. Another Roger squad. Let's go get a POV of Roger squad. See if he's going to put up a garrison over there to the back. Solid Black Ninja. Cat progress, though, is coming on forward medical aid station, so it may not... Well, no, there's not that many blueberries there. They should be able to have it. They got plenty of reinforcements coming around. They got to win a few frags. They should be okay. Oh, Solid Black Ninja thought he could take a leak behind the rock, but Raylan Coochie there to clean him up. Oh my gosh, is this going to go? It didn't look like it was that serious, but let's go take a look. Okay, we do have a healthy amount of blueberries here in the circle. Remember that 76 was wiped. We'll go get a POV of Big Mac. Large fries, of course. Cap progress coming in. It's still almost there. Stewie. Let's get a POV of the Stewie. See if they're able to save it. Oh no, it's just a solo. Oh, it's just a solo Stewie. Okay. Hey, Allies saved it. It came really close. But they got just enough here. Airhead called in to the northeast. Go check on that airhead spot. Man, it really looked like 626 was going to nab that, but just enough raspberries came back in the sector to offset it all. Airhead, falling over here to the back. We have 3 people ready to take it down. Grizzly. Free Donnie. JJ Mon. Ready and waiting by the outline. Now are they going to take it down immediately, or will they try to get some frags off of it? Airhead right here. JJ Mon. Going for the dismantle, and there we go. Okay, everything looks good. As we could tell here from the nice aerial view, Blueberry's scoping around, making sure there's no leftovers. Dry white toast. Rocket went into one of the tents and cleared it. I don't think the rain has stopped once. I think it's a torrential downpour. Now, wouldn't it be cool to see tanks slip and slide as it gets muddier and muddier, and then eventually not be able to move or really struggle through all the mud? Be a cool effect, but of course, maybe asking too much. Not too sure how demanding that would be on the graphics cards out there and GPUs. But I imagine in the future it could definitely be a possibility. Just to create a realistic, ultra-realistic experience. But then you get into the whole conversation of water canteens and people being sent back to the medical area. The rear, like the hospitals and stuff, to take care of wounds and not be able to bandage as easily. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. But you can pick your options. That's what I'm saying. As far as what you want to be realistic and other ones you do not. Corey, in the tent. A lot of mixed action. Trying to figure out where to focus exactly, but it's kind of not as straightforward on Mortain. That's how I feel it's going to be in Vietnam too. Going to be little skirmishes in various places, and you're not going to really know where you're the key, maybe the part of the spearhead, or to identify where the push should be coming from. Concentrations are not going to be as great as you see on maps like Omaha, Utah, Carentan. Just got to figure out a way to present it. Will be some good POVs though, that's for sure. Helicopters. Hopefully they work out the POV in the helicopters to be able to get in the pilot PO, and you could just switch them, like to the gunner, the pilot, you know, kind of like tankers. How I would like to be able to get into the POV of the gunner, spotter, driver, etc. That'd be really neat. Be a nice change of pace. Oh! General Rockpile takes a shot from Big Mac Large Fries. The kill diff is large, but we've seen the pressure come in on fourth multiple times. Each time, though, Raspberries have just been able to kill enough in order to offset it. That's why we've only seen one capture. Very interesting. I mean, let's take a look at the chart. Yeah, the kill diff, it continues to grow a little, but it hasn't been detrimental to the Allied cause. Which makes you wonder where on the map most of the kills have been taking place. Have they been farming? Has it been mostly spawn point farm kills and not really pushing kills? Interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong, the axes are pretty close. They haven't been able to allocate enough forces to get to that 4-1 point. Allies trying over here in the back line, but not able to get too much up just yet. You know, some teams do monitor their kill stats over the course, like during the game, so they can see, oof, okay, well, we're on a downward trend here. Would start to think about changing things up a little bit. And teams will have strategies depending on how that is going. Just a little way to give your team a little bit of an edge. Anything you could think of. The power of data. Here we have a medium Sherman sitting in the hard cap. Let me go ahead. Oh, we got a tank down below here. Two Shermans now, sitting in the hard cap. Oh no, this one's gonna go off here. Let's go follow the Sherman on a little journey. Rocket to the back. Sherman's gonna keep going. Tiger takes care of that. We do have more pressure on forward medical aid station. But yet again, Raspberries look like they're going to be able to hold them off. Now, keep in mind that this isn't a traditional strong point. If the blueberries push forward, there really isn't much cover where they can stack the hard cap in a way. As opposed to maps like SMDM, SME, Utah. I mean, those hard caps, you know what you got to capture and the areas you got to clear out. And with Mortain, there's just so many little spots where the enemy can pop on in and get a side shot. And it's the same thing that we'll see in the next Hella Loose for sure. But so far, looking good. And the Allies may lose this one. Rocket comes in over to the front. They took out the Sherman, I'm assuming. No, just a truck. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. 626 goes up 4-1 with 35 minutes left to go. Second capture of the game. Fifth point is all the way down to the bottom southern approach. We have a half-track being driven up to the back line from Rodriguez. Allies already prepped with the garrisons over there to the back. But there's no... Oh, hold on, we do have 100 supplies. Okay, so Love Squad ready with the backline OP. I wonder if they took out all the Allied garrisons. Or the nodes, I should say. Oof, what if they took them all out? They've been back there a long time. Let's go check out. We got a big spawn wave back here, actually. Mamma mia. I didn't think they had any cap pressure. Maybe they did. Love Squad. Gets up to garrison. Witty Duke. Here's the tank coming up. Get shot out of nowhere. A lot of raspberries around here. Garrison is placed. Not too sure. 7. Looking around. Does he hear the radio? 7. Ah. Prize is right in front of him. Okay, so that will be dismantled. Area called in down to the bottom. Now, Allied Axis Command looking to just get a little jump start down here. Get a few SLs and get something going. The Mohammed. Lying in the bush. No. Axis committing more bodies. The Allies do have some raspberries up here to the north. We got the garrison. Forward medical aid station up there to the north is pretty open. Kind of curious if the Allies can pull a little flipper brewski. Tiger's over here to our left, though. They took a couple rockets, and now their engine, they're trying to slowly turn the barrel. Smoke. Oh, down she goes. They try to pick it all the way up, and man, they got engine right when the jumbo was within sight. I think they were trying to make a quick turn and swoop on in, but got knocked out at the last moment. Bombing run called in to southern approach. Oof, gonna get the middle of the trenches. Couple raspberries spawning after the bombing run. Horacio, private better pile. Donnie getting a little bit close here. Horacio. Gorgeous. Loses the OP. Rocket to the top. Ricochets off of it. Horacio takes out one to the back. Two. The jumbo will be without any infantry support. Still got 3 people inside the tank, though. Ricochet from somewhere. Down here to the bottom. What? They have a friendly tank firing at their own 76. Maybe? I don't know. Confusing? Interesting. Blueberries clearing up a little bit of the raspberries here. Southern approach starting to flicker a little bit. Rocket from Clanker. What do you do? King Vital over there to the rears. Got a medium Sherman down below. Cheeks. T-tip. Ginger Beast. Big. You got a decent chunk of spawns up there, and they're right on the border of the 4. Can the Allies springboard a whole bunch of raspberries down to the south for a counterattack? Can they do it? Doc Holliday. He's about to face a good chunk of them. Throwing a grenade real quick. Now, if I'm the Allies, I'm looking at the map and going, Mamma mia, we have lost so much. Do we have a chance for a quick strike on forward medical aid station? Let's throw everybody at it. Let's fill up all these OPs. Screw defense. Everybody on the attack. Maybe wait to see if you can get 10 to 15% more cap weight and then call it. So that way you have a little bit of cushion time from the full redeploy. And no more cat progress. Not enough here. We got the spawns. We don't have the infantry. Everybody's working on defending southern approach, I think, right now. Posy. It's gone down the circle. Raspberries will be able to get a little bit more circle cap weight. But they need to win a decent chunk of these gunfights in order to make it work. Jumbo 76 inside the hard cap. Satchel was placed on the left side. Oh my gosh. Two tank crewmen jump out. Steve-O gets wiped. Oh, oh man. Oh man, Grizz. And the Satchel continues to cook. And the Allies will lose their armor support right here in the hard cap. Down she goes. Horacio, Corey. Rodriguez. More bodies coming on in. Bombing run. Coming over the east side. Unfortunately, the Blueberries, though, have pushed west, so there's nobody really there at the moment. Mr. Dutch getting a rocket on the side of the Tiger. Bombing run will damage it. Should take out all the tracks. They're going to be taken down to first gear. Cap progress, though, goes over the 60% mark. A little bit hard to see with the rain, but with the help of the HUD, can see where the blueberries and raspberries are. Sherman. No. A whole bunch of allies trying to come towards the hard cap. Can they get here in time? No, they cannot. Okay, so that will be it for this one, everybody. I will give commands to the commander here real quick. Commander Grizzly. Go up to the top where we have Grizzly right there. There we go. Okay, buddy. Well, thank you for joining me. We'll take one last look at the chart here. The 3-point capture showing up just fine. And it could be cleared with the kill diff coming in along the ways. Okay. Everybody, well, thank you for joining me. Here's my schedule real quick for the rest. Well, tomorrow we'll be live around 2 p.m. Eastern or so. And then at 3:45 for a skirmish event. Then Tuesday, the Brazil event, most likely. Wednesday means war, mixed clans on Thursday, Devil's Gambit, and yada, 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 yada. Okay. I'll be publishing all those lovely thumbnails tomorrow. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit that like button before you take off. If you have any questions, go drop a comment below. And I will see you next time, buddies. Have a good one.